Can you don't give it? Yeah. So now we should study about the defects of the vision, right? Defects of vision. Write down this now. Defects. No, we didn't write. Defects of vision and their correction. Daga, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So what are the defects? One is the myopia, other one is the hypermetropia, third one is the presbyopia. First one, the main defects. First one is the myopia. Okay, or we call it as short-sightedness. We call it as short-sightedness. So short-sightedness means what? It can the person can see short distance properly. At near distance he can see it properly, but the far distance he can't see properly. Yes. That is called as the short-sightedness or the myopia. Right. In this defect, a person can see nearby objects distinctly, but cannot see distant objects clearly. Okay, clearly. So what can be the cause? A person with this defect, has a far point nearer than infinity. This defect arises near than infinity, far point nearer than infinity. This defect arises due to decrease in focal length. Correct. The reason may be elongation of the eyeball or excessive curvature of the eyelids. Excessive curvature of the eyelids. See, when yesterday Yesterday, what we studied when focal length. See, when focal length is more, I can focus long distance. Correct? Yesterday we studied when focal length is more, then I can focus on long distance. So here, the focal length will reduce. I can't make the lens very thin, so it can't focus on very far objects. So, for a person who is having myopia, the distant object it can see is not the infinity, less than that. Does decreasing focal length is an excessive curvature? No, when it is excessive curvature is there, focal length will reduce, no? Curvature will increase. Understood, no? No. Okay, one thing. Okay, listen. First thing, yesterday we learned focal length is more. Then we can focus on long distance. Correct? So here they can't focus on long distance. That means what? Focal length will be reduced. This is correct. Understood now? Focal length is decreased. So they can't focus on long distance. That is myopia or short sightedness. That short sightedness means they can see the short distance properly, but the long distance, there is a problem in vision of the long distance. Okay. So that means what? Focal length will be reduced. Now you can't increase the focal length as a healthy normal eye can do. Then what happens? There is this problem myopia. Wait, center. See, if the curvature, excessive curvature of the eye lens means what? This is the curvature, right? This length is not the curvature. This is curvature. If curvature increases, what happens? The focal length will reduce, no? Because this circle will become small. When you curvature. See, curvature increases means what? This bulge will increase. No, this curvature is increased. See, in a small circle, curvature will be more. Okay. If you see these two circles, this curvature is more, right? When compared to this. Correct, no? Understood or not? Whenever the bulge is more, the focal length will reduce in any lenses. Okay. You didn't understand? Like, it is a more bulged or is it more bulged? Bulged. It is more bulged. Excessive curvature means it is bulged. Like that. Okay. Okay, this is done. Gavin. Okay. So this don't do mistake in writing decrease, increase, and all. You have to write it properly when you are writing. That is the key thing in this. So myopia means short sightedness. Short sightedness means you can see near objects clearly. Far objects you can't see clearly. First thing. So far objects can't see clearly means focal length is decreased here. So that is the defect. Why it will happen? It can happen because of the elongation of the eyeball or excessive curvature of the lens. Excessive curvature means it is bulged. Then focal length decreases. Okay. Done? Yes. Write down. As a result, the image, as a result, image is formed before the retina. Before the retina. So what will be the remedy here? The defect can be corrected. Can be corrected by using concave lens. Okay. And draw the diagram for that in hypermetropia or long sightedness. So long distance objects can be focused properly, but short distance objects cannot be focused properly on the retina. Okay. In this defect, a person can see distant objects clearly, but cannot see nearby objects clearly. The person has near point farther away from normal near point, from normal near point. The person has near point further away from the near point, normal near point. That means
Your far point increases or near point increases?
near point increases. See, near point for a normal eye. Near point. Lakshit, come and sit here. Every day you come and sit here only, no? Why you will sit there? You come and sit down. Near point for a normal eye, near point is 25 centimeter, correct? So when a person has hypermetropia, that instead of 25 centimeter, it may increase to 50 centimeter. That is, the person can see the object clearly when it is at 50 centimeter, not at 25 centimeter. Below 50 centimeters, he may be not able to see it clearly. Okay. Again, I repeat, hypermetropia means long sightedness. Long sightedness means you can see the long distance objects clearly, but near objects cannot be focused clearly. Okay, it cannot be focused clearly. First thing, near object to focus, the focal length should be small. But here, focal length will be increased. That is the reason very near objects you can't focus. So write focal length of the eyes. Focal length of eyes eyes lens becomes large. That means what? Or you can write eyeball becomes too short, so that image is formed behind retina. So when image is formed properly on retina, then only you can see it very clearly. Otherwise, it looks blurred, correct? So here in this case, image is formed behind the retina. So we have to put the spectacles so that it is formed properly on the retina. Okay. So what will be the remedy here? So what type of lens we have to use? Convex lens. So remedy is this defect can be corrected by using a convex lens. Draw the diagram for that. For normal eye, it falls on the retina. For then this hypermetropia, it falls below after the retina. After the retina. Now you will put a convex lens so that image is formed on the retina. You have to draw like that. Here actually it's difficult to draw using this. This is the retina. Here I cannot draw properly as how you can draw in the scale and pencil. Okay. Lens. This is near point. Okay. This is for a draw the diagram. This is for a normal eye. Then
So use of this for
I don't know, it's a common thing. No, everyone has eyes. You should know about it.
not about eyes, it's a everyone's eyes you should know.
Then what should I tell?
Just
It's a small. Why should we learn? He asked.
why should prism, our prism, why should be there?
Prism, you will know. You should know about those things. Man. Right?
When the light, seven colors becomes right. So in a leaf, if you see green color, it means the leaf is every color leaving green. Because the leaf is not absorbed green.
Correct. It does not absorb green. Only green is reflected from that.
So every color leaving green.
It will absorb every color, leaving the green. So green.
That's true.
My God.
So it is reflecting. It is brown is combination of many colors. No, directly brown. Primary colors are the colors we have: red, blue, green.
So the every color is red.
It will reflect all the colors.
You know the negative filter is there. That's how light is. But our eyes,
Also, this is made out of the data.
the negative filter is what saves the action color. So that every color is that.
See, white color is there. Don't
So this is not light. This is rainbow.
It's black. It will be obviously the negative filter, right? That's how
if which color it will reflect, that color you can see.
that color is not color. Every color is that color. Because it's not that color.
It is reflecting that color.
Yeah, rest other
It is absorbed.
yeah. So every other color you yeah. I'm saying the word is like
Okay. Shh. Don't talk done.
Bro, this is
this is the rainbow.
That's
your color.
so it is usually found. It is usually found in old people. Old people. Yes, most no. It is usually found in old people. Why it is found in old people? Because ciliary muscles, if it is become weak, see ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles are the one which will help in adjusting the lens. If that becomes weak, then it can't adjust. Right, the focal length cannot be adjusted so easily. There we get the presbyopia. That is both the long-sightedness and the short-sightedness. That is hypermetropia and myopia. Okay. What is presbyopia? If the person, if the person suffers from both myopia and afterwards write down first is both myopia and hypermetropia. If the person suffers from both myopia and hypermetropia, then it is called presbyopia. It is called as presbyopia. So both hypermetropia and myopia is there. Then that condition or that problem we call it as presbyopia. Okay. No, not like that. Weakness of ciliary muscles. Second one, hardening of elasticity of eyelids.
Ma'am, after the shampoo, what did my school coordinator George and he said no.
Eyelids. Cannot see the object. See, object beyond 3 meters. Everyone should solve this now. 3 meters distinctly. Cannot see distinctly. That means what? Beyond 3 meters, he can't see properly. State the nature and focal length of the lens. Very important problem. They will ask these questions. Lens require to correct this vision, to correct this defect of vision. Don't tell the answer who have done. Do this. How to solve this? And do it. Cannot see the object beyond 3 meters. Hence, he is suffering from myopia. Okay. So what we have now, u is equal to minus infinity because he has to see from infinity also. The object, if it is at infinity also, he should be able to see. So u is minus infinity. What about v? V is minus 3 meters because now the object should come at minus 3 meters. That means image, if it is at 3 meters, he can see that from the lens. So v is equal to minus 3 meters. Find df. 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. 1 by v is 1 by minus 3 minus 1 by minus infinity is equal to 1 by f. 1 by infinity is 0. So, minus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by f, or f is equal to minus 3 meters or 300 centimeters. So, minus indicates what? Concave lens. So we have to use concave lens. Here we will end the today's class. Do not forget to subscribe the channel. If the content of this channel is useful, please like the video and share with your friends. Thank you.